Dumela Sanebonani, Valmogila Gilas. I trust you are well. I am well. Thank you very much for asking. This is an adult entertainment show, and I trust you are well. I am well. Yes, I'm good actually. Um, if you have anything to say about this, I'm sure you'll have something to say in the comments, of course. I wasn't going to go live. I wasn't, but I was sort of intrigued by something. What is beautiful? Hey TRP, top at top. How you doing? What is beautiful to you? What do you think is beautiful? The Dalai Lama said that beauty is the opposite of suffering. So, in actual fact, if we never had any suffering, we would not know beauty at all. So, beauty is graded according to how much suffering there is. Now, my problem is I'm not too sure. Maybe you don't watch pop news like Nick Fuentes and Tucker Carlson and what's that other beautiful lady called? I was just watching her now. Um, I want to call her Mary Magdalene. What's her name? She's black. She's black, and she was with Charlie Kirk. I'm talking about Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk. Erica, is Charlie Kirk's widow. Why am I just forgetting this woman's name? Lord have mercy. Why am I forgetting this woman's name? I was just watching her right now. It's so strange. Candace Owens. Candace Owens. Now, is Candace Owens a beautiful girl to you? Do you think? Is she beautiful? Did you think that Charlie Kirk was good looking? Torp says Erica is getting presidential and vice presidential hands all over her. Exactly. But now is even Erica Kirk beautiful? She won Miss Arizona. Yeah. So you would think she's considered beautiful, but now that I'm seeing more of her with these situations, with her touching of hands, she's been a little bit of a Biden there of herself. She likes to touch these men. Yes. Does that make her more beautiful? Was she beautiful to start off with? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, the saying goes. Was Charlie Kirk ugly to you? Was he not a good looking man? Because I find this strange because I found him quite smooth and sharp and conservative looking, of course. Yeah, looking a little bit like a Mormon over there. But Mormons, I mean, that's a category in porn, you know. It's actually quite hot and sexy. Maybe I'm confusing sexy with beautiful. Yeah. But is Candace Owens ugly? Is she what's the word? Does it look like she's suffering? You see, beauty is definitely in the eye of the beholder because Candace Owens, with makeup, of course, everybody with makeup looks a totally different. I've got this other tarot reader who I wanted to link her on some sort of live to show her. And I thought, oh, well, it's not really, maybe I should just email her and tell her a few things. But that's how it goes with tarot readers. They bring their personal life into things. And that's what you want. You actually do want their personal opinions about things. And as soon as you bring your personal opinions out into things, then, well, people get disappointed about your personal view, which makes it ugly and not pretty and not beautiful. It's true. Hey, Peggy. Peggy says Charlie Kirk had a creepy, gummy smile like Jeffrey Epstein. No, in actual fact, you're so wrong there. That's why he was shot and assassinated, because he didn't fall in with the pedo crowd, Peggy. That's why he's not. You still think he's alive. And even Candace Owens, she said, people who really knew him still think Charlie Kirk is alive. Charlie Kirk was a good-looking guy. Good-looking to me is a healthy, well-groomed man who is not suffering. You can see when someone is not suffering. He never suffered. And so he was good-looking. He was beautiful. Beauty is judged according to the suffering, and there was no suffering. Do you know that Charlie Kirk knew? He knew that he was going to be killed. He said it 5 years ago already. Torp, I don't know. Go and fuck. I don't know what an IDGAF means. Please enlighten me about their appearances. Erica appears to be jockeying for power, and or influenced by getting handsy on the men in power. Call her Monica at this point. No, darling, she's a plant, like Mr. Fuentes said from Chicago. She's a plant. She was a plant from years ago. He even made children with her. And this is why you cannot even trust women. Because, well, you better marry this lady. You better marry this girl. Now you're in power. Now you got things. Now you got to marry this girl. It's like, well, she wasn't a bad girl to marry, do you think? But now she's CEO. But then what the fuck? Well, they say you must have something to believe in. You have to have something to live for. No, fuck sakes. They kill you. They just kill you. Even your wife. Your wife was planted, the person that you chose, that was put forth in front of you. This person is a plant. Like your friends are plants to destroy you. All of them. Where is this all gone to? This is the reality. We can only sit in our little pods, yeah, and have a podcast with our friends like you, Torp and Peggy. Indeed. Peggy says childhood photos of Erica Kirk shows that she was born male. And I was born a female, Peggy. I know. I'm a girl. I'm a girl. I'm a she, he. I'm a she, he. I'm a he, she, he. Girl, I was born a girl before you were born a girl. Even before you even thought I was born a girl, before you thought you were born a girl, I was born a girl. The first photograph I have of me walking, I was in a dress. I have, you know. So, and I always thank God, praise Jesus, hail to the Mary, that I never even considered that one day there would be a possibility to be a girl. But it was in my head before even I knew. When I was 60, I wanted to be a girl and run away. I knew how to drive. I dressed like in my sister's clothes and get a wig and just drive away, go away and be a girl. Do you know that? So don't fucking play with me. I know trans, the thoughts of being. Don't fuck with me. Pageants. Biggie says Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk has known Trump for decades. Yes, Trump is a bad, bad boy. Very bad boy. He's been bad for a long time. But I mean, we all knew that, didn't we? Torp says Erica was a model in the parents that Trump was a judge in. The ones he would walk into the changing rooms and say, yes. What did he say? He said, women ask me to touch their fanny packs. You know? That's what he asked. Don't fuck with me. I've got a song to play for you. Do you know that? I've got a lovely song. I've got an AI song to play for you. I hope you enjoy it. By the one and only friend that I call Weekend. Not this song. Wait. This is the song.
If you hold one thing through your life, let it be whole and last the night. When the world feels heavy and cold, let it whisper you're not alone. Better days are waiting ahead. Keep believing every word you said. Carry on when the skies turn gray. When your heart feels miles away, let it lift you, let it guide you through. Hope will carry you when your strength begins to fade and you're lost in the mess you made. Just remember what is true. Hope will carry you through the storms and endless fight. You are stronger than the night. Every scar and every tear leads you to what brought you here. You're exactly where you're meant to be, on the road to your day. carry you.
So back to the question at hand, beauty and the beast. You see, I was always attracted to the beast. I was never attracted to beauty. I wanted to be the beauty, but I never thought I was the beauty because I was never told I was the beauty, because I was never the beauty. I always wanted to be the beauty and not the beast, but I did become the beast. Well, I am the beast. I didn't become it. I was always when I was born. I was born the beast, you see. Until we understand what and who we are, then we can carry on and learn and teach and help and feed the future. But what is beautiful to you? Is it something that's artificial? Is it something that's blue? Is it something that's rich? What is beautiful? What is beauty to you? Because maybe it is true that beauty is graded according to your personal suffering and what you find that makes your life difficult is in the end what you use as your beliefs to choose to say what is beautiful. Back in my day, when I was a kid, we had a few magazines, you know. We had these glossy magazines, the GQ magazines. If you remember the GQ magazine, do you remember the Esquire magazine? And there was this team, this Formula One. Do you know Formula One? You're getting the Formula One in America next year. In Texas, I think. Or is it Florida? But anyway, I'm in a family of people that enjoy Formula One and racing. And the colors of Benetton were a big racing team back in the 80s. The colors of Benetton was a fashion brand like Levi's or Gucci. And they were so big that they had their very own Formula One racing team. And actually, Michael Schumacher won the Formula One out of the blue for the colors of Benetton. And the colors of Benetton were famous. I don't know if you are watching this, if you're a South African, then you'll know that Nando's is famous, which is a fast food takeout place, like chicken takeout place. And they're good, they're international now. Nando's is famous for their commercials, their adverts, of being a little bit off the wall, but quite poignant for the time of the pop culture. And so was the colors of Benetton with Formula One racing back in the time. But the ads that they came out with was so eccentric. It was, you needed to be over 18 to even view the ad. It was shocking. The ads were shocking. The one ad that was banned was, and it had a pyramid. You know, whenever there's a pyramid, let me put some light on me. Whenever there's a pyramid in an ad, then you know it's Illuminati, you know. And they had pyramids in every fucking ad. So this pyramid came up with the colors of Benetton, and in the pyramid was, wait, pretend these parts of my hand are a woman's legs in high heels. She's in high heels. She's in a mini skirt, yeah, and she's bending over. I'm not going to stand now because I'm only wearing my underwear. But underneath her legs was this man. And what he had in his mouth was a bloodied tampon just hanging out of his mouth. Now, at the time, even though I was informed by the article of speaking about this ad that it was so outrageous, I still didn't get the point of the outrageousness of the ad until crazy shit happened in my life, realizing that, look, that is a little bit over the board, because and really the tampon was blood-filled, a bloody tampon. And it was a quite outrageous ad. But that, according to very church-going people, would be equivalent to eating children. Do you agree? I wouldn't agree, but that's what I didn't think of it at the time when I saw it. The propaganda, the misinformation, not the propaganda, well, not the misinformation, but the propaganda. This information that you're taking in and you're viewing and you categorize it in your mind as to, this is good, this is bad, this is this is that, this is sexy, this is evil, this is whatever you want to categorize it as. At the time, I was innocent at the time when I saw it, completely innocent. I just thought it was like, wow, that's outrageous. I didn't think it was cannibalism at all. Do you think it's cannibalism? Let me find the ad for you. Oh, gosh, you darling. You never believe anything I say. Ad with colors of Benetton and a tampon. No, there is no known or documented United Colors of Benetton advertisement campaign featuring a tampon. Benetton's advertising campaigns created primarily... Oh, please, man. Jeans. Yes, I know. Okay, so not a tampon, but let's say jeans and provocative. Scene. Band. The user is likely referring to the specific controversial advertisement by Benetton, or possibly a different brand, involving the jeans and a provocative scene that was banned. However, the search results shown that Benetton's most famous band campaigns, masterminded by photographer Oliverio Toscani, typically used shocking real-life photojournalistic images related to social and political issues, such as AIDS, war, racism, death penalty, and newborn babies with umbilical cords attached, a priest and a nun kissing, etc. Not a provocative scene explicitly linked to genes. While Benetton's sister brand, Sisley, did have highly sexualized and controversial ads, e.g., fashion junkie ads that appeared to glamorize drug use or a model posing with a cow's udder. They are not primarily associated with a provocative scene linked to genes and a specific band across different countries in the same way Benetton's main campaigns were. The phrase provocative scene band is more likely associated with the bands like Calvin Klein or Gucci, which have had ads banned for explicit sexual content, nudity, and sexually suggestive poses. Without more specific details, more about the scenic, what made the provocative. It's hard to identify a single specific Benetton ad that's okay, fine, whatever. Now we'll see from The Guardian. The priest and the nun praying, kissing, umbilical cords, HIV. Where's the one with the lady? I will show you now. James, victims. Oh, they deleted it. Huh. They got rid of it. Most provocative campaigns. Reject. That's just the words. No, it doesn't even make it. It's not even there. Oh, do you want to watch Vogue's? Why won't it say anything? Yeah.
Last looks on eBay wardrobe. Rolling and action. Let's see if they're ready for me. Reset it. You didn't think I'd find out. Cut. From pre-loved to legendary, eBay. Did we get it?
Hey, Sinful, how you doing? Does everybody know Sinful?
Standing by and action.
Oh, gosh.
Put the blame on me, boy. Put the blame on me. Put the blame on me, boy. Put the blame on me.
One turn.
And 3, action! And reverse tracking, keep the focus. Oh yes, that's terrible noise! Extras, give it those
Terrible.
extras. We're paying you
Come
double
on.
time. Keep the focus. She's rejecting. And internal thoughts. And hold. She rejects. And the hair. She kicks them back. She sees her future. Hold the thought. Keep it focused. And cut. We have it. That is an awesome game. Thank you. We've got a game. Listen, okay, we want to get. We're losing light. I want to move this to the next shot very, very quickly. Can you keep the same hair? Okay. Same costume, right? Costume change, same hair. We got to move. Oh, come on, by the way, these are extras. Where'd you get these guys from? Really? Okay. And we're moving on, losing light, and settling, Jen. And now look, we're paying you guys in the front row double time. This is not a normal fashion parade. Energy, cheering like a Western. Bringing the energy up. That's not cheering, honestly. With the featured extra playing Anna Winter, please give me more. All right, standing by. Here we go. And scene 42. Hollywood Glamour and action, KJ.
Oh, this is so difficult. Why is this so difficult? You know what? It's so funny. You just said Celine Dion, and there I thought about that. Now, what's the song? What was the song that she sang? Not Slipknot. Sinful Seekers reminds me of Slipknot. Oh, just stand up there. Be good. Lord have mercy. Songs by Celine. She's like a cup of tea. It's Leon. What was her second name? Dior. Celine Dior. Dion. Songs. The dog is having a panic attack because I'm speaking to the black screen. You smell like you're dying, dog. Stop dying, please. He's going for a wishy-washy tomorrow. Not all by myself now. Just walk away. Immortality. Oh, darling. No, that's worse. Why is it so dark? Do you want some light? That's better. It's a song, man. It's a common song. We all know the song, and I'm going to sing it. You're lucky. I have to sing it now. Not goodbye. Walk away. What's the song? Celine as muscular dystrophy. And where's the songs? Is this all those songs? So maybe it's the words within one of these songs, if that's what it takes. De amour de métier. Love me back to life. Because you love me. Set my heart on fire. Je sois pas. Swear, lover. Where does my heart beat now? Think twice. Goodbyes. I surrender. Ashes. I drove all night. Love again. Tell him. Schrei to your house. Immortality. And just walk away. Beauty and the Beast. Marie. A new day has come. Pour care to admire mes encore. I love you. That is the way it is. To love you more. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. The power of love. Yes, remember that. Oh my God, remember the power of love. It's all coming back to me now. I'm alive. My heart will go on. No, it's not the song. None of these songs are the ones that I wanted. I couldn't imagine being on a train and a man going wild with a knife. Oh, sinful. But they all survived. What's your problem? But in actual fact, the problem is, this is the problem. My not stepsister, my step brother and his new wife got married and they moved to London. When was it? I think it's 10, 12, 15 years ago. It's like, and they all looked at me. I mean, they saved up their fucking money. They saved and they saved and they saved to go to England because it's too racist here in What did they find there in England? Islam abundant. Yes. It's crazy in England. You don't want to be in England. You'd rather be in South Africa, although this is the most dangerous country in the world, believe me. Darling, stabbed on the train. That's par for the course here in Africa. That's why the trains don't work anymore. Stabbed on the train. Celine, I really thought she was already dead. I mean, there's been so many YouTubers that said Celine Dion is dead. And then she's not dead. The same with who else? Who else? There's another famous person that I thought was gone, but they're not gone. It's like, oh God, I believed fucking fake news. You know, you hate it when you believe fake news. But what was the song? I'm leaving, something like that. Now that you're all here, you want to listen to this? Do you want to listen to this? Do you want to listen to this fucking bitch from this actress, this ex-Hollywood star? Do you want to hear this? Do you want to hear the story? Are you interested in listening to what I fall for fake news also? We all do. Do you want to hear this story from the old actress? Well, it's not the old actress, actually. It's one of her rats, for a lack of a better word, or snakes. It's one of her sirens. She could do with a voice transplant, but maybe a nebulizer, air purifier in her room, maybe that'll help her. But she's working on it, and I'll put it on slow mo so you can hear every crackle in the voice. But I'm going to play it for you anyway now because you're taking too long. Oh, look, it's 2:22 on the clock. Oh, come on, show them. Thank you very much. I even took a photograph. Google took a photograph for me. 2:22. Boogaloo. Just be nice to me, please. These things never work properly, do they? Sinful. So many airplane crashes in America. Really? Oh, no. In England, it's always and here in South Africa, then if you're famous, you die in a helicopter crash. Don't fly in a helicopter. Okay, let's listen to Nicole. She has some good advice for all of us. About me. Oh, she asked me. Oh, please. Eat and get fat. Team Rose. Do me a favor. Fucking apple tart. Listen to this. Oh, la la di da di da. Listen to this.
Yes, I believe that's true. She's horrible. I can't believe she did that.
Wait.
Yes, I believe that's true. She's horrible. I can't believe she did that. She's totally. Why does Lionel
What is happening to this?
not understand he's being used? By Markella, Wheels, Wiccan, and Mandora are doing this specifically to keep all of your subscribers out of his chat and you and anyone else who knows you out of his chat, which is not fair to Lionel, even though, sometimes he makes people very upset. I'm just saying, pretend we didn't know Lionel. You think it's right that they're doing that? Like, I told you that before, remember when I was telling you? He would have 1,000, 2,000 views. He has a lot of subscribers, but they're not showing up to his live chats. They're really not. It's the same 12 people. Blue Dot, Mary Jane Doe, Wiccan, Wheels, Matador. Okay, they're using him and they're wrecking his channel. Okay, if they want to talk about you, you should just tell Lionel. I have no problem with someone talking about me. That's their opinion and they're entitled to it. And frankly, none of our business what anyone thinks of us, right? So they can go ahead on their channels and do that. Stop goading Lionel. It's really sickening to watch, you know? Because he thinks I'm pissing off Rose. You know, being a man and all, he thinks he's so smart. And really, he's actually wrecking his channel and he's ruining his relationship with you. So, you know, he's got to decide, do I going forward, you know, he's been on YouTube a long time. Does he want this kind of a channel? That's what it'll be. Where of course he feels guilty. Look who he hangs with. Those people, you know, when you go around someone who's always bitchy, mean, sick, they're always in pain, they always have a problem. You know, when you go around those people and how it affects you? Do you know what I'm saying? Like the vibe you get, like how you feel when you're around those kind of people. So yeah, whenever he goes around those people, of course you're going to feel dark, lonely, sad, guilty. This is life, Lionel. This is why we don't want to do that. So yeah, I don't know. I really am sick of that woman, Mandora. She's disgusting. I'm sorry she does that shit to you still. And then claims, oh, Rose is stalking me. Help me, help me. I'm being stalked, everybody. I can't have my tea and biscuits because Rose is stalking me. Help. Like, you know, she's so... Oh, the Queen of the Spiders is so annoying. Maybe the glue's leaked into her brain from the wig. I don't really know. Maybe she should go, you know, give herself a good wank with some guy and have a nice day. Because she's just a bitch. I'm tired of her. I don't even like her. I cannot stand that woman. Yeah, that's why I left that channel, you know? So the Queen of the Spiders will never quit until people tell her to fight her own battles. And if she wants to fight with you, let her by herself. Why does she need 10 people all the time? Big entourage. Oh, Rose this. Nobody cares. I've talked to Dollar. I've talked to Mel X. I've talked to Richie. I've talked to Sierra. Nobody cares you wrote their name on a piece of paper and scream about them. Nobody cares. Not at all. That's not harmful to them. You're actually promoting their channel. They've actually done things physically to you. So coming to your house, mailing you letters, pretending to break in, all that bullshit. No, Mel, you brought that on yourself. Ruck is not lying. Resto is not lying. Nicole is not lying. Peachy admitted it. Becca admitted it. Miss Anne heard it. Listen, Mel, you look kind of foolish because the only people who believe you are some really desperate, hard up, lonely losers who really truly are horrific. And you know, that's your crew, Mel. Wiccan, Wheels, and Markella. Like, come on, man. I don't know. You're too good for that. And of course Lionel's gonna feel bad. He recognizes maybe that he's being used and played like a fiddle, like, oh my God. And he I don't know. If he thinks he's making you mad, he's actually harming his own channel and he's not doing what's best for him and what's best for his channel going forward. He's literally like a Titanic. And I feel sorry. Like I told you, I think Lionel is quite charismatic, quite charming, but you know, he's a bit of an asshole and a narcissist. So when he starts hanging out with a bunch of them, it's not good for Lionel. It makes him worse. And I don't know. I don't go Lionel's, as you know, anymore because I'm just not interested in talking about you like that at all. I'm not talking about Rose. They want to fight with you. That's why I tell them, you got problems, girls? Go talk to Rose. Bet you can. Like I said, don't drag me in your shit with Rose. Go ahead. Go talk to her. You guys are so fucking scared, none of you can talk to her. You go behind her back and into her channels and everywhere but you, Rose. Oh, you're so tough, Mandora. You're so tough. Hey, Mandora, why don't you come and speak with Rose? Answer a few of her questions. Like, why are you shipping drugs in my name and pretending you didn't know about it? Why are you using subscribers so that you can take pictures of them and bash them? Why are you telling people Maria was outside your fucking house when she wasn't? Why did you tell Becca to come film my house? Uh-huh. Oh, they're all lying? All 100 of them? Everybody's lying but you? Huh. Interesting, isn't it, Melvin? And all this because I called you a man? Whoop-de-fucking-do. Could I be arrested because I asked if you're a man? Wait, what's that? No. Could you be arrested for receiving drug boxes, knowing about it, and you even knew about the one going to Australia? So, actually, yeah. Yeah, you could. So you see, Mel, the stuff you do will lead to jail. And the stuff Roses does just gets views. You're a pathetic loser who clicks promote on all of her videos. I thought about doing that, but it won't make me money in the future. Like, it only will help you for the moment. So, I don't know. It's not a good idea to, like, buy views and subs. Really not a good idea. I learned to post at certain times of the day. So, like, at 9:30 a.m. and 1:30 a.m. or 1:30 p.m. in Canada, whenever I post on those two times, and I write resin art, and I don't like put what the object is a lot or anything, or tiny house, then all of a sudden I get all these views. So I have to really think about the title, and I really have to think about which time I post it, and then I get lots and lots of views, like 1,000. So it just depends which time. Maybe that's the times people are scrolling. I don't know in Canada, really. But I only have like 90 subscribers, I think. So, yeah. Still got 910 more to go. But yeah, I thought about doing lives before, but I don't know. I'm not really, I'm kind of shy. Believe it or not.
Maybe Nicole is Lizzo. I mean,
I think
Lika.
that you're a good person.
Hi,
I
Lizzo. How you
think
doing?
You did not do anything wrong at all, ever. No matter what. I don't care you wrote someone's name on a goddamn paper. I don't care you flushed down the toilet. I don't care you did any of
Oh,
that.
Sinful, you could
That's
be
them.
Lika. Go fuck off,
Like,
please.
okay. And they're acting like,
Sinful.
oh my god, she wrote her names, everybody.
Go.
Oh, shut up.
Go.
You guys are just, yeah. You know, go find someone to rip off or lie about, or maybe you could snap a few photos of some vulnerable woman, and you guys can all gang up on her, everybody.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've seen
Markella, I
Lika
think I saw a
1,000
chick over
times.
there. She looks like she's
I
on
know
a
a
hard time. Maybe you could
3,000
go bash
Likas.
her. Yeah, get your friend Wheels and Mandora. I don't even want to be seen with those fat pigs. No offense, but get on a diet, everybody. I am. And if you look at my Facebook photos, I was never fat and overweight when I was young. And all the way up to about 3 years ago, when Gabriel died, I just sat on the couch ordering DoorDash, eating all cakes and cookies. And I put on 80 pounds easily. Well, I put on 40 at first, and then I just got worse. But now I stopped all that, and I'm starting to lose weight, and I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm not out of breath all the time. So that's really good. So I'm going to keep on my journey and keep moving forward. I've been taking my apple cider vinegar, eating with olive oil, not ordering as much takeout. Well, not any takeout, really. And eating lots of eggs. Today I had eggs.
With avocado oil. So this is what I answered her. This is what I said back to her.
I've been thinking about it. You know what? Generally speaking, I mean, it doesn't mean specifically you, but generally speaking, I think that Americans have a huge problem with understanding where their problems really come from. And The truth is, they really have to find someone else to blame their problems on. And I promise you that I am not your problem. Mel is not your problem. Mel's viewership is not your problem. In fact, I tell you now that if you would be more cordial with the great male Pandora, then maybe, not maybe, no, it's a definitely, definite fucking
Definitely.
that you could receive an extra 6,000 subscribers if you were a little bit more cordial with male Pandora. Put that on your next live, bitch. It's what you say to me is why we don't talk. It's what you say about me is why we don't talk. It's what you lie. Yes, you purge. What do they call it in court?
Perjury.
What's the word? Oh, God.
Perjury.
No, darling. I love you. But, yeah. You don't like Mel. I get it. You don't have to like Mel. Mel is not the reason why we don't speak. We don't speak is because you called me every name under the sun and you told me I was destroying your life. That's why I don't speak to you. I'm not here to destroy anyone's life. So fuck off.
I thought that was good, don't you think? You know, this fucking woman is very good with this fucking twisty vibes. She likes to do the twisty vibes, yeah? You all know the twisty vibes. And she knows, these women, they know how to twist a man around, yeah? Let me show you. Did you see the Findom? Did you see it yet? Yes, exactly. You didn't. I'll show you now. Yes, yes, I will show you. In a moment, I will show you exactly what I mean. Let's first get the short. The difference between Findom and Femdom. I'll show you now. Did I tell you about my friend? He had a facelift. Oh, we'll get back to that. It's hysterical. But let's just finish this off, the Findom and the Femdom. Oh, and officially I've become an Australian. No, I haven't become an Australian. No, an astrologer. I can work the stars out now for you. There's that too. Where's this video now? No, don't go away from me. Where's the video? Of what was the video, Lionel? I don't recall. There it is. Play.
Okay, there it is. And then, okay, and then this is a baseball bat. And then there's a guy, and I'll make it as the blue because boys are blue and girls are pink, obviously. And so this is a bonk, right? So basically, this is the difference, right? It's basically, This is the difference between findom and femdom, all right? A lot of people don't understand this. Should have had a plushie? Well, that would be called murder, obviously. And so anyway, this is what the difference is. Megabong? Yes, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Well, the letters are too big. I hate having to change the letters. Yes, and so there we go, right? And so a lot of people don't understand this, but there are so many girls that get into financial domination. That is the findom here, right here. And so that is where they have guys send them money for nothing. I know. This sounds like...
Just send me money, girls. Send me money. The YouTube used to be fun. Why can't it be fun back again? Well, it depends what your definition. Do you like my shirt? Sinful. Depends what your definition of fun is, isn't it? The idea that pink is feminine and blue is masculine is weird to me. Oh, Peggy, well, you're an alien, darling. Lizzo says, I was hoping it would. Rose doing her content without the drama, so I hoped it would all stop. Well, it has stopped. She's just trying to make me start again. And I didn't have to play it. It took me a whole hour, well, 48 minutes, to decide to play it for you. And it wasn't Rose, remember that? But it was from Rose. And what I told her, I can show you now. I said, I'm not talking to you anymore now because I don't want to block her. I don't want to block her. I've got this communication with the words. And then she uploads 10 minutes of Nicole telling me what I must do. Like, Nicole, have you ever met me? Are you my mother? No. Am I your lover? No. But this is what subscribers and viewers think that they can say. And like Peggy says to me as well, she tell me, no, Lionel, you stink. And sometimes we must listen to when Peggy says, you stink. You know what I mean? So what was I going to talk to you about now? I can't remember now. Sinful, I agree. Oh, man. I told you I was going to show you something, and I can't remember now. Can you remember the idea that men should be afraid of flower prints? I understand that, Lionel. It's just that people like Nicole who just want to stir it up. Yes. And be in the back pocket of Rose. And meanwhile, Nicole doesn't know. Nicole, are you listening to me? Hello, Nicole? Listen. Put your, the volume up. Rose will drop you in a flash. And she'll drop you like a hot potato. So fast. You'll have not even knows like, where's Rose gone? No? Darling. But now I wanted to show you something. You have to tell me, mind you, men wore paisley when it was out of fashion. Sinful, look at what your men wore during the Renaissance. Paisley. This, back in the 80s, darling. Back in the 80s. All the men were gay. They just, when it's illegal and it's not spoken of, they all did it. It wasn't spoken of because we didn't speak to women. Now all of a sudden, do you know the rate? Let me tell you this. In the last 40 years, with this age of women, the woman agenda, men have lost the inclination to study and become degreed. So women have surpassed men in the meantime, women still expect a man to be the higher earner. But women have become the majority of families to be the highest earners. And that's not generally what women want. They want the man to be the higher earner. So now this has become a conundrum in the thought of looking for a man when you want taller, stronger, fitter man for a woman. But the women, in actual fact, have actually grown. So you get taller women now, and you get women who earn, on average, more than men. And then you wonder why these women marry men. Hey, Sabi, how you doing? Good to see you here. Thanks for watching. Yes, there's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nothing much in between. But I forgot there was something that I wanted to show you. Was it in my pictures? Or was it online? That was so funny for you to see. I don't know. Okay. Now I see what I wanted to say. So, I met an Australian once. Yes. On my journey as a sex tourist. Yeah. In my sex tourist life, I toured the world as a sex tourist, I have, and I met this Australian once. And the girls called him the marsupial because you only get marsupials in Australia. Marsupials, a marsupial is it's like a rodent. You don't get marsupials in America. You don't get marsupial in Africa. You only get marsupials in Australia. I could be wrong, but as far as I know. But it is a type of Bugs Bunny effect type of animal, a possum. It's that type of animal, like a rodent or a rat or a guinea pig or a thing that goes underground. What's it called again? Squirrel? No. It's one of those. It's Australian and it's unusual. And I met this guy and I brought him home and the girls called him a marsupial. But because he was Australian and the Australian accent is quite evident, doesn't matter where you go in the world, you'll know, there's an Australian. And so I brought this Australian home and he had quite a nose on him and the beak. And the teeth, the 4 teeth, like a wombat, I didn't think he was ugly. This is what this whole story is about, ugly or good looking. What do you think is beautiful? What I find beautiful, other people don't find beautiful. They find ugliness. I find beauty in ugliness. I find maybe it's the artistic side of me when there is deformities or something that is different. I find that more attractive and it turns me on. Lionel, can I ask you a personal question? It's all the same in the dark. What? The hole? Yeah, the hole is a hole is a hole is a hole. It's true. Some holes are bigger than other holes, Peggy. So, this friend, I was in the hospitality industry. He was in the hospitality industry. He moved back to Australia. I moved back to South Africa. We connected again back because this was pre-Facebook, but we all connected again when Facebook became Facebook in 2007, 2010. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? We've become friends again. But, most of my friends unfriended me so far. But at least you can allow people to share and not share. So I'm not really allowed to share. But he became a trolley dolly. If you don't know what a trolley dolly is, it is an air hostess, or air steward, on the air flights when you're flying. On cost, yeah, I'm still waiting for the question, darling. So while you busy typing, I'm going to tell you the story about the Qantas Airlines air steward who made so much money as a 50-year-old or whatever year old, I think it's a 50-year-old young male, to have a facelift. And he had a facelift done. Over Halloween. And this was his first poster. Well, these are actually videos. These are screenshots of him through his process. And it's day 6 now. And this is what the first Facebook post I saw of him. I was like, oh my God, what did you do to yourself? You went to South Korea. It's like, I wouldn't trust him in South Korea. I don't know how advanced you think South Korea is. You go to a backyard fucking facelift clinic in any country, even if it's in the United States. But look at this. So he comes on Halloween with this picture. There we go. I had he had his brow reduced and his eyes lifted and his ears lifted behind him. And so this is how it went. That was the first picture. Okay. I mean, Halloween, here we go. Oh, there's his name. Sorry. Okay, so let me find some other pictures. So that was day 1. And then it was Halloween. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then it was the 1st of November. And then there was some parties and celebrations. And then he came back again. And he said, hello, people, I'm here again. He took off. And it's actually not looking too bad. But I laughed at him when he showed me that. There. Now he's taken, this is today, I think. He's taken, or is it yesterday? So he has to wear this face bra, a brassiere, over the ear, shoulder, over the ear, face holder. Yes. Yeah. But you must see where they operated. Oh, behind the ears, over the nose, under the eyes is something else too shocking. There. And now he's taking it off again today. This is today. So as you see the hairline, they made his forehead shorter. So they pulled his scalp up or down, actually. Oh, my dinner. 4th day of surgery. Shocking. Too much for the crutch. I can't deal, darling. I can't anymore. Too much for me. You know what I mean? So, oh my. Yeah. Look, I was amazed because he had so much swelling on his eyes. And my ex, actually, when I met him, because I'm wearing this shirt because of him. I bought the shirt. You know, when you go to a place that changes your life, or you do something that changes your life, or something changes your life, you buy the t-shirt. This changed my life. He had his facelift, and he actually got NHS to pay for it. Well, half of it. Because he had a sight problem, going blind, the doctor said, oh, if I do this, you see more. If you do this, you see less. If you do this, you see more. So he said, well, we can pay for your eye op so that you will see more. So he thought, okay, so that's £4,000, £4,000. He just wanted to get rid of his chin because he had this terrible chicken chin, you know, gobble, 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 gobble. And I said, yeah, sure, let me help you. Let's go through this rigmarole. And he went to the best clinic in, what's it called? In London. The same surgeon as Elton John. Where's London? They do the flower show. The flower show in London. What's it called? I've gone blank. I don't know why. The flower show in London. Maybe Sinful, you'll know. Where's the flower show in London? Please. I need that name. So he gets... I even picked him up from the clinic the day after. And he was a rich man. He's almost a millionaire in London, in sterling terms. But he never dressed like a millionaire. He dressed in jeans and jeans jackets, short guy, small guy. He looked like a hobo the way he dressed. And the nurse said, why did you come to this clinic? And I also thought, why the fuck? Because, the way he looked like that guy coming out of the hospital. Chelsea, baby, Chelsea. The Chelsea fucking hospital. He goes for his facelift, the Chelsea hospital. And I'm standing outside Chelsea hospital. I'm picking him up. And he's looking like this guy with like tampons in his nose because it's the nose job and this and that. And so I hail a cab. I didn't, do it. We didn't have apps those days. And it was a red London taxi cab, like a burgundy, like an older one, and like a real older one. And the guy stops. It's summer. It's summer in London, May. And he let us in, and we got to go over the river, over the Thames, to Clapham. And I said, is it Lavender Hill? I've got to go to Lavender Hill. And the London taxi drivers, especially, this is 20 years ago, it's like, was told to me, you got to know 22,000 different road names, different street names. It's like getting a degree to become a London taxi cab driver. And now I'm a tourist almost. I'm illegal. I'm an illegal immigrant. And I'm with this foreigner in London having a facelift. And he's looking like I just beat him up. He's looking like this is like, he looks like he needs to go into an ambulance. And he's coming out of the hospital. And I looked at the guy into his rearview mirror. I looked at him like this. He looked at me. I looked at him back. And he looked at me and I looked at him. And he said, I think you need to climb out. You need to get out of this taxi. I said, sure. Stop it. Now, we were at the traffic light. We hadn't even crossed the fucking Thames yet. From Chelsea Hospital, it's 2 traffic lights. It's less than 50 meters to the bridge. And he threw me out of the cab. That's what I'm like. I get thrown out of cabs, baby, when I'm sober. But it was funny. I hailed the next cab down. But what I wanted to say about him is his eyes weren't so swollen as this guy. And he still had, you get this starts hanging down here. You can see mine hangs, yeah? So he had that cut away there. And there were no stitches, no sutures, only plasters. The skin was cut finely, and then the plaster was put on top of it, and then these were lifted. There was no swelling. For what I remember, not compared to this guy's swelling. It was like, wow. But I suppose, I don't know, everybody's different. I've realized that. This is a little bit like my life to me. Let me show you. I love this picture. This is how life is really to any therapist or doctor. Whenever they want to look at something you have a problem with, the textbook says, I took 8 years to study for this. And your first patient looks like that. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? That's how it works out. It's funny how it is. Anyway, I've been on too long. At least the dog even calmed down. I was giving it a hard time. Oh, I have, one last thing. I am so happy. I found my ephemeris. Do you know what an ephemeris is? All wise and learned ones. I know you're so clever. Please go Google what an ephemeris is. And I finally found the app that's going to make me make money. If I can learn with you and me. So in the future, we will see. I can try to make something work out of this. I just need to do some planning. But anyway. Ricardo Sunshine, how are you, my friend? You're using your real name now today. Is it your other? But no, but you've got a wrench, so it is you. You know what an ephemeris is. Look, I found an app for an ephemeris, baby. Look at this. Look at it. Just will you look at it? Will you just look at it? I found it. Look. Look. Oh, oh. Might mean nothing to you, but it means so much to me. Indeed. And that's what I do for a living. I'm a back actor. What else? Oh, I've got this bougainvillea growing out of this old eucalyptus chopped off, sawn off tree. But it's a miniature bougainvillea. See how small the miniature flowers are. Aren't they beautiful? No. Miniature. This is 20 years old. 20 years old. See, there's the tree stump. There's the tree stump. It's got a big root going down the side there. You can see that root. Then it goes into the ground. Anyway, as usual, you only sign on when it's been an hour or two, and that's when I have to go now. Sinful says, my sister-in-law has 2 kittens, definitely a handful. How are your kitties doing, Lizzo? Lizzo, oh, I'm praying. I'm not praying for the day that I have to get a kitten. I don't want a kitten. Do they have year-old kittens at the SPCA? I'd rather get a day. I mean, no, I can't get a day-old kitten or a 10-week-old kitten. I can't stand kittens. They are so needy animals. What is going on here? Let me just make it straight. I can't do kittens. I can't. But maybe one of these days I'm going to need 1 or 2 kittens for the rats. Luckily, the neighbors have got some cats. My cat is 2003. So 22. Oh, 22 years old. You know what I mean? It's too old. It doesn't catch rats anymore. Oh, yes, you the cat lover. I forgot about you. She's worn you out, Shay. Kittens at Christmas time. Good luck. No. I can't do it. I do old animals. I've got 3 old dying animals. What do you call it? Shrek animals. No, look, if they got character, it's fine. But if they meow, if they needy, and if animals are needy, it breaks my heart. I can't deal with it. I'm not going to live with a broken heart. The animal must go. I'm cold-hearted that way. If it's too needy, then no. But if it's really an animal that really tries hard and is not too needy, like me, animal like me, I love, don't you think? Anyway, ladies, have you got a cat playpen? I even made a cat tree. I've got a cat tree. I planted it, but the cats were on it once or twice, but they were too big already. Oh, no, I wanted a young cat because I can't do the losing the pet. Again, losing the dog broke my heart. Yes, I know. Well, at least the cat's going to last until your days. Most probably when you die, then the cat's going to eat you on your fingertips. You can buy a cat so much. They're very playful. No. I've had so many deaths in the last 5 years, 10 years. So many pet deaths. It's like I've got pet cemetery down at the bottom there. Too much. It's like they just die to me. I'm like the Undertaker of pets. And this one, the old Thor, he's old. His brother's dead, his sister's dead. And then when I start doing this, then he starts having a panic attack. Pants. Oh, fuck's sake. I deal with dying animals. I'm the hospice of animals. Anyway, guys, I want to say goodbye. Thank you very much. Bicycle. PJ. Bye. Siabonga. Riela boca. Ngabonga. Hamburgachle. Salaga. Fuck this thing. It's just squeaky clean. Sayonara, au revoir, tot ziens. Until next time. Tunnel, honey. Bye, girls. Love you. Say hi to Rose in her next short video. You know, I don't know how we're going to fix this all. I hope we can one day. Maybe Christmas is coming soon. Or New Year's. We all have a big fat motherfucking party. And we all see fun in the sun. Cheers now. Love you lots. Tot ziens. Au revoir. Ek is lief vir jou. Ek liebe dich. Siyamonga, Rila Bochum, Yamonga. Peace, shalom, salam alaikum.